Welcome to another edition of Smart Chat, YouTube.com. Hope all is well. And baseball video here as we kind of wrap up the 2018 season here. Kind of put a bow on this season. One of the last videos here for the 2018 season, as we obviously will, before we know it, free agency will start up again. But we got to talk about the Dodgers losing to the Red Sox. Red Sox now your World Series champions. A couple of things just looking at it from the Dodgers perspective. A couple of things here. For a second year in a row, a team celebrates on your field. I think this is... look at this, okay? So positives that you could take from this season, though. Walker Buehler is now... Is he this team's ace? Is he approaching to be this team's ace? Kershaw, dominant pitcher, regular season, postseason has been stinking it up. Corey Seager, a 300 average will be back for LA. Solid contact hitter, which is a positive for your team. Arias will potentially be a starter. Negatives: Dave Roberts held his team back with poor situational hitting and pitching. This team has, this was proved, Game 4. Game 4. This team needs to give up the swing for the fences. Embarrassing, this team led the NL in run differential, yet fought to get even in the playoffs. They fought. Here's the thing, just a further add on it, and obviously this is, my opinion, just looking from the outside in. Can Roberts manage big games? I'd argue with you not. Seems like all he does is look at numbers. That may work throughout a full season as the numbers play out in averages, but it does nothing on a game-by-game basis. If I was a Dodger fan, I'd be saying to myself, I need a manager that can understand the moment as well as the averages and let his best players play when big games are on the line. You also need to focus on the basics, like base hits and scoring positions, rather than living and dying on home runs. Big swing baseball may average out over the season, but again, in big games, you need to focus more on base hits, scoring position, and RBIs. You might say, well, listen, pitching was inconsistent. Nobody was hitting. Pulling Hill out too early. One thing. Calling up 2 lefty pitchers in a row. Bringing in Madison with 2 on, when he consistently gives up runs in those situations. Those kind of decisions lead to the bad pitching. Roberts decides who pitches and when. And he made bad choices for the whole series, my honest opinion. As for hitting, again, what I was saying before. Going for base hits and RBIs instead of managing your players to focus on home runs. 2 completely different offensive styles. One leads to consistent hits and runs, while the other leads to a big, it's a kind of a go big or go home style of play. And this is what killed him. What more can you say? It's crushing. It's crushing. But, Cora outmanaged Roberts. Plain and simple. I hope all is well.